Welcome back to August's Best. In this video, I'm going to highlight the top discoveries I made in the world of perfumery in August of 2024. Of course, this is September, the time you're watching this video, because I compiled everything that I tried in the past month and picked the 5 fragrances that best piqued my interest for some reason or another. These are the best fragrances I discovered. I'm happy to share with you, so stick around. Let's get into them. Welcome back to another video, ladies and gentlemen. This is Max Forte. If you love to smell great and make a lasting impression, these fragrances will definitely up your game. We're going to start off the list here with a house that I absolutely love. I talked about this house for many years here on the channel. Soulage is definitely my favorite fragrance from this line, which is a leather-based scent. And the one we're going to talk about here today is also a leather-based scent, but it goes into a more modern, inflection here. This is going to be Kajal Homme IV, I should say, or just Kajal IV. This is their 4th iteration of the 𝗚 collection. There are 4 of them altogether, I believe, at this point. This was released last year. And this, what I love about this sprays are incredible here. This is an incredible fragrance I discovered because it's not an ordinary leathery fragrance. It's going to have, of course, the leather as the main note here, or the main accord, I should say, throughout the whole life of the composition. It is spicy, it's definitely ambery, definitely fruity components here. It's a little bit sweet. Definitely spicy, but one thing about this fragrance you're going to attest to as soon as you smell this on yourself or on somebody else is the level of quality and how unique this particular leather is. It has some borderline gourmand components to it, but it's not quite a gourmand. It's definitely an oriental / spicy fragrance, so amber is spicy. Absolutely love it for a sniff for me. One of my favorites from the line right now, definitely in the top 3, and something that I might be wearing heavily this fall and winter of 2024. Besides the leather here, there's definitely dates, which gives that gourmandy kind of effect here, almost like a date liqueur. It's definitely boozy as well. Insane stuff here, guys. Don't snooze on this one. Everything will be listed below. If you guys want to try them before you buy them, you can actually do that at perfume.com, and you can use my code MAX12 to do that. Again, all listed below. You already know. Now, speaking of leathers, I just talked about Kajal Homme IV. Kajal IV, which is also a leather fragrance. This particular French brand has the Musique de Parfum Symphonia Intense as a very intricate and exotic leather type scent. It is definitely leather, but you have a lot of sweet and spicy components here. Definitely one of those fragrances that it's not going to be. See, I think Kajal IV you can actually wear all year long. I think that's better for fall and early spring, but this one here is definitely a beast type scent, a beast leather fragrance that I myself would probably just wear in the late fall and winter. This, my friends, is no joke. Speaking of powerful beast mode leathers, this is one. Symphonia Intense is definitely an intense leather fragrance. Tons of fruity notes here. You have almost like a gourmand feel as well, very spicy. You have this peppery, leathery note or accord that's gonna greet you as soon as you spray this on, and it's gonna stay here throughout the whole life of the fragrance with that sweet, almost gourmandy kind of effect with the fruity notes. I believe there's like a caramel infusion here as well. It's not overly sweet, but it's definitely, she's gonna be sweet. In the heart, you're going to have some floral components like rose, for example. There's carnation and clary sage that will also add this old world refinement to the fragrance. Not aged, but definitely paying homage to the great classics of the world. From the house of Mes Bisous, which is a Turkish brand, this is going to be an extrait de parfum, and this is none other than 𝗵𝗶. Now, 𝗵𝗶, for those of you that want to know exactly or kind of like where this goes, this is a spicier, floral and more fruity version, and even boozy, as I said, with a rum note here, of Ambre Nuit from Dior, La Collection Privé, which I believe, if it hasn't been discontinued, it has been heavily reformulated because no one talks about the fragrance anymore, and it used to be a juggernaut here in the fragrance community. So if you missed that fragrance, and again, you want something spicier, boozier, fruitier, with a floral undertone, guys, 𝗵𝗶 is where it's at. This is very sensual. This is appealing, it's inviting, it's compliment monster of a fragrance. You're gonna wear this, people are going to approach you and they're going to ask you, what are you wearing? I need a bottle for myself. I need to smell like you. Also has some citrus touches here in the beginning, which Ambre Nuit didn't have. So it gives you more complexity and it has more layers to this fragrance, but it does have, this could be like the hot, sensual sister of Ambre Nuit, if you will. Incredible stuff, guys. Wear this. Thank me later. You're not going to disappoint. This is sensuality in a bottle, period. All fragrances are going to be listed below. Of course, I love to share unique things with you. So if you want a website that's going to give you brands off the beaten path, such as, music 𝗕𝗵𝗵𝗲 that I shared with you earlier in this video. You guys can check out 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗃 I talked about, partner of this channel. Use my code, get 10% off site-wide. Everything will be listed below, the fragrances, and get samples with every order to try and discover new exotic brands such as the one I'm sharing here with you today. This particular one, guys, blew my mind. Love the brand, love this collection in particular, which is their tobacco collection. There's a Jamaican tobacco, and there's also a Cuban tobacco that I shared here with you. And those particular tobaccos, they will highlight certain aspects of the tobacco note or accord. This one here is their latest one, I believe. This is Peruvian tobacco. This is the one I was missing. And I was like, man, I need to get this in my collection. Now I know you guys don't like when I spray the skinny part, so I'm gonna spray the thicker part here to make you happy, you know who you are. Beef sprays on this one, guys. Performance is incredible. And what I love about this one is Peruvian tobacco has a boozy, lactonic, milky kind of accord. From the top, it has this coconut rum accord, almost like Malibu coconut rum. I don't know if you guys ever tried that. Opens up very similar to that. Then it gets darker, woodier, amberier. There's incense here, so it's a little bit smoky as well. Sandalwood in the base, which adds creaminess to the fragrance. Absolutely incredible, long-lasting, powerful tobacco. I love this collection. I'm hard-pressed to tell you which one is my favorite, but right now, this is definitely something that I'm really looking forward to wearing. Discovered this past month, and I'm very in love with this one. You most likely will see this featured in some of my upcoming videos, especially for the cooler upcoming seasons of the year. Incredible stuff here. This smells like holidays. It smells like festivities, parties. Peruvian tobacco here from 𝗷𝗶𝗃𝗏 is one of my favorite discoveries of the year, and I hope they continue with this Essence of Origins collection. I hope they do more tobacco, takes and highlights from different parts of the world. So far, they have been nothing short of stellar. Now, you already know I don't joke around when it comes to incredible fragrance discoveries. I like to bring you some incredible gems. This is going to be a hidden gem alert. This is a brand that I discovered this year. I've been diving into the collection, and this is the one that really stood out. I'm so happy to share with you today from the house of 𝗵𝗏𝗃. This is going to be a German brand, and this is going to be Dark Amber Parfum. Now, Dark Amber, oh my God. Incredible amber, spicy, woody composition. If you love a great amber with vanilla, spicy and boozy inflections, which I love, this is going to have you at hello. To give you a little bit of a direction on what kind of scent this is, if you're familiar with dark, I believe it's called Dark Vanilla from Mercedes, which is a cheapy fragrance that becomes discontinued, hard to find. From what I hear, it has been reformulated or even discontinued at this point. So if you want the next best thing and you love ambers that are dark, spicy, woody, and boozy in nature, Dark Amber is gonna blow your mind, guys. If you like that fragrance, which I do own, should be back here. I tell you no lies, here it is right here. It's going to be in the same vicinity, in the same genre, like they could be cousins, but this is going to be the more mature, the more refined, the richer cousin, if you will, with better ingredients, longer lasting power, with the spicy notes in here, the bourbon vanilla. Absolutely incredible. I believe there's a touch of oud here to make things more exotic, more interesting, more mysteriousness. Absolutely incredible, guys. This is a dark amber, as the name implies. It's going to be long-lasting, powerful. It will choke you. Right now, late summer, early fall, if you put this on, it is powerful. You have to go very ginger in the sprayers. The applications, you can go heavier as the weather gets cooler. I would never wear this in the summertime. Again, it's going to choke you and the people around you. This is a beast in performance. If you love ambers, this is a must-try. Guys, those are the best 5 fragrances I discovered to put my nose on in August of 2024, of course. September, the time you're watching this video is going on right now. I'm sharing new things with you, of course, and discover them myself. And speaking of discoveries, speaking of discovering new niche fragrances, just like the ones we talked about here, guys, check out ScentXplore.com. If you love niche perfumery, if you're new to the game, if you fell into the rabbit hole, if you were an aficionado, a connoisseur, it doesn't matter. For anybody and everybody that loves niche perfumery, you must check out ScentXplore.com. You must come to the event to meet like-minded individuals, to discover new brands, your masterclass, workshops, giveaways, trip to Oman, to the 𝗵𝗺 factory, you name it. You already know. 6th annual New York City, first weekend in December, December 5th through the 7th. All details below. Don't miss out. I think it's almost at full capacity. If you really want to come, guys, get your ticket. Guarantee your presence. You're going to love it. The after party, I'm not sure. It might be sold out at this point. Go check out on the website. I don't know. Don't quote me on any of that, but check out details. Everything and anything you need to know when it comes to niche perfumery at ScentXplore. Guys, get scented. I hope to see you there, meet you in person, of course, create new memories and make new emotions. Guys, thank you so much for all your support here on the channel. If you do enjoy what I do, please don't forget to leave your support. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell so you get these videos and many more straight into your feed. And of course, I will see you guys right back here with another video or top choices very soon. Take care.